Alright guys, I gotta reply to this stupid fucking video real quick. Now this is a guy known as 8BitEric, and every now and then he actually makes some really good videos. And as a matter of fact, he was on a roll recently, just calling out all of the woke-tards working at fucking Sony and PlayStation, and all of the fucking degenerates out there who were celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. He was doing a really good job, but of course, because this is another fucking dumbass grifter, and he wants to grow his channel, he's basically just a fucking sheep. He just basically agrees with what the majority of people on the internet fucking agree with. So he decided he was going to make this stupid ass video called Nintendo is Scamming Fans with Switch 2 Prices. Alright, I already made a video about this, about what Nintendo is doing. And let me just say, this fucking idiot, with all the other idiots out there, keep saying that Nintendo is scamming their own fans. No, they're not scamming their own fans. They're not really trying to price anybody out. They're just making it difficult for you stupid-ass multi-console owners to buy other games on other systems. Why should Nintendo make their games cheap so you fucking morons can then spend all that extra money on PlayStation and other trash-ass fucking games out there? That is what Nintendo is doing. And it's about time somebody starts explaining this. That's exactly what I think Nintendo is doing. That's what I believe. If you have looked into the history of Nintendo and the way they think, their mindset, I think this makes perfect sense. And let me just say this. When Nintendo games used to be cheaper and more affordable, they did not sell nearly as much as they do now on the regular Switch and Switch 2. That is a fact. And that's probably because you guys have no choice but to primarily buy their video games over other companies' video games. When they make their games cheaper, you didn't buy them as much. You did buy a few of them, but you didn't buy them as much, and you spend most of your money on PlayStation and Xbox games. So it's not that Nintendo's scamming their own fan base. No, it's just you dumbass console owners, you multi-console owners. That's it. Those are the only ones that's crying about the prices of Nintendo's video games. So let's go ahead and listen to this fucking idiot.
After this latest direct, fans went to go pre-order all these new games that were announced, and their wallets immediately regretted it. Some of these game prices are insane.
Their wallets immediately regretted it. How do you know, you fucking idiot? Do you know what people make? Do you know how much money they got in their damn bank account? Like, shut the fuck up. You don't know these people. You don't know whether they could afford these games or not. If they are Nintendo fans only, and they only play Nintendo video games and only buy Nintendo consoles, who are you to say that they're being screwed over financially by Nintendo? They're not. It's only you dumbasses who buy fucking PlayStation and Xbox. Alright? So shut the fuck up with that bullshit. Don't fucking say, oh, their wallets immediately regret it. Shut up. Alright? I am buying a whole bunch of games for my Switch and Switch 2, and my wallet ain't regretting it. You know why? Because I'm also not being a dumbass and buying a PlayStation fucking 5 and buying games on that.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, okay, fine. $70 for a brand new game that is Switch 2 exclusive is somewhat reasonable. Then we have Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, which are $40 each, or $70 together.
Oh no.
Think about that for a second, guys. These are Wii games. They're slightly upscaled, a bit of polish, maybe an extra story page. I don't know, they made a big deal about that storybook and having new pages. Who gives a shit about that? But
who gives a shit? A lot of fans, you fucking idiot. There's a lot of people who are excited about that. But you're fucking out of touch. You're out of touch with the actual consumers because you're just a stupid multi-console owner and you're a YouTuber. See, it's you fake-ass YouTubers who are crying the most about these prices going up because you care about your damn channel. You're basically trying to buy every system and every video game out there so you can cover it, you can talk about it, and fans of those other systems and games can subscribe to your stupid YouTube channel. That's the only reason why you idiots are so upset about this. And you're over here acting like, who cares about that? Who gives a shit about that? Let's see, fans of the actual video games, you idiot. And in case you didn't know, you just admitted that people are buying this damn collection. People are actually buying the Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 collection. So what, are you going to attack them? You're going to call them, corporate bootlickers? I love it when these morons call Nintendo anti-consumer. You label them anti-consumer. But when the actual fucking consumers purchase the damn games and the systems, because they have no fucking problem with it whatsoever, you fucking idiots then attack the consumers. So who's really the anti-consumers here? Not Nintendo. It's you fucking idiots. It's you dumbasses. Y'all are the ones who are getting mad at the consumers. Oh, they're anti-consumer. Consumers purchase the game because they have no issue with the price. Oh, corporate bootlickers. Dude, shut the fuck up.
Suddenly, because of all that, Nintendo wants full modern game pricing. Compare that to Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch 2, which is fully rebuilt. It's a modern game, and it's only $40. $40.
It's only $40, just like Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2. Like, what is your dumbass even saying here? And you know what? You know why it's, only $40 and just like Super Mario Galaxy? You know why Super Mario Galaxy doesn't have to be cheaper? Because it's high on demand, dumbass. It's actually high in demand, all right? Fuck Final Fantasy VII. More people care about Super Mario Galaxy right now than that overrated ass game.
For games that were on the Wii that aren't even remastered, don't have much in way of new upgrades. Oh, but if you buy them separate, you'll get a deal. You'll have to get these for $70, and people are like, "Oh well, they cost more now, and these are cheaper than when they first came out." Guys, there's plenty of ways to play these games much cheaper. I mean, if you already have 3D All Stars, you already have Super Mario Galaxy 1 on it. You even want to go a cheaper route and just go buy an actual Wii and buy both of these games, and you're spending less money than what it costs in order to play these. This is absurd.
I wonder if that's true or not. Like, can you actually get a Wii right now for a pretty good deal and get these games? I mean, I wish he would provide some proof and evidence for this shit. He just says, oh, there's cheaper ways to get this game. And here's the thing. Look, you're a fucking idiot. People have their Switch 2, Switch 1s probably hooked up. They probably don't want to have to get another console to hook up just so they can play these games. You ever thought of that? It's a lot easier to just get these games on the system you currently have hooked up to your damn TV. Moron.
This is literal nickel and diming for games that aren't providing value. And like I said, Metroid Prime Remastered.
Games that aren't providing value, yet people value these games. That's why they buy them, dipshit.
This is a game that was on GameCube. It got a remaster. It's in HD. It looks better. It has substantial upgrades, substantial quality of life changes to it, and it's priced at $40, which is a better value than you're getting for each of the Mario Galaxy games.
It is priced at $40 because the games never really sell that great to begin with. That is how Nintendo works, okay? That's just common business sense 101. If the game didn't sell that well when it was first released and you make a remastered of it, why would you try to sell it for $70, right? When Mario RPG, when they released Super Mario RPG for the Switch, people originally were not buying the game, so they lowered the price to $40. Okay? They will do that. If the game does not seem to be valued by gamers and fans, they will lower the price on it. The reason they gave us a remastered Metroid Prime for just $40 is because the game was not a bestseller to begin with. It didn't sell that great on the GameCube. That is why.
Don't get me wrong, I love Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, but Nintendo is literally taking advantage of people with their pricing structures because they know nostalgia.
Again, I just like how stupid this guy. I mean, he's crying because Metroid Prime Remastered was also released at $40, and so therefore Mario Galaxy should be less because Metroid Prime Remastered. It's actually remastered. Well, again, not a game that is high on demand. Okay? It's not fucking rocket science, dude.
And it makes absolutely no sense at all.
It does make sense. You're just stupid, and you're just fucking repeating what the rest of the dumbass internet is saying, instead of actually having some critical thinking ability.
Okay, not all games are created equal. How can a remaster be 40, but a game that you barely touch it and do anything to is also 40? Is it because it has Mario in the title? Then there's the...
Because it sold better, dumb fuck.
The Virtual Boy add-on. Let's break this down, guys. You need $100 to play a handful of Virtual Boy games released over time. You're not getting them all at once. And it's a basic plastic clamshell.
Okay, Virtual Boy, I could understand people not being a fan of this. And guess what? If it doesn't sell that well, maybe they'll drop the price. Who knows? I don't really care that much about it to begin with. Let's see what else he's got besides Virtual Boy and all this. I want to see what's the next thing he cries about. It's probably going to be about the Donkey Kong DLC. Kirby Amiibos. Okay, yeah, he's going to cry about the Kirby Amiibos or whatever. But these are Amiibos that you do not have to get. Let's see. Okay, I think this is going to be the part where he cries about Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Just came out 2 months ago. How is there already DLC except that it was probably cut out from the final game?
Alright. Fucking stupid ass is crying about this. How is there already DLC? Why the fuck are we even crying about the fact that we're getting DLC early? Oh, because you dumbasses just want to have something to bitch about. So it's like, oh, it was cut out from the game. No, stupid ass. They probably just made fucking DLC when the game was already completed before it was going to be launched, and they decided to quickly work on fucking DLC. You ever thought of that? Why do you dumbasses just jump to these fucking conclusions? Oh, they took this already out of the game and made a DLC. You don't know that, you piece of shit. Don't fucking make lies and shit just because you want to fucking channel the rage of morons on the internet to try to get more views on your stupid video. Fuck you.
They're not fooling us, guys.
They're not fooling us. Shut the fuck up. You don't know that. You're acting like this is a damn fact. It's not. You don't know that that is a fact. All right? People are crying about this. Could it be that after they completed a game or whatever, and then they began polishing it up, they just began working on extra content so they could keep the game alive, keep breathing life into the game? I think that's better than, okay, we made a great game. Now, for like 6 months later is when we're going to add DLC to it. No, I think it's smarter for them to have DLC ready to be launched sooner. Now, people are crying about the Pokemon game and whatnot. And while that's a lot more understandable, I think it might be the same thing. They just started they finished the game up, began polishing it, and decided, hey, while we're polishing this game before we release it, let's also work on some DLC, some content that people have the freedom to choose to buy for it, right? You don't have to buy this DLC. People were fine with DLC, but like suddenly now that it's coming out quicker so you can enjoy the game again, that's a fucking problem.
This affects all of us. It affects me, affects you as a fan.
Nope, it doesn't affect all of us. It only affects you dumbass pricks who buy multiple consoles, buy fucking 50 games a year because you have to have every single freaking game that comes out that people talk about. It only affects you stupid grifters on YouTube who want to grow your damn channel. And so you have to get every single console, every single video game out there. Dude, just shut the fuck up. Anyways, this was my quick reaction to this clown, 8BitEric. He normally does do good videos. Again, this is a guy who hates libtards. He hates left-wing Democrats as much as I do. He despises them. So normally he makes great videos. But again, he's a fucking YouTuber at the end of the day. He lacks critical thinking skills. And so he's going to say stupid shit like this. And he's going to fucking channel the anger from the internet over all of this dumb shit. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Before I finish this video, I do have to give him a little bit of credit because he did not buy the PlayStation 5 Pro, at least not to my knowledge. I tried looking to see if he did, and if he had, I would have definitely been just ripping into him right now because that would have been some fucking stupid hypocrisy right there. But from every video I have searched for, his posts and everything, looks like he did not buy the PlayStation 5 Pro. He called it a scam. In videos, he said he is not going to buy it. He is not going to purchase it. So I will give 8BitEric some credit for that. However, before I do give him too much credit, the fucking idiot did buy a stupid ass PlayStation 5. And you know what? Anybody who bought that is a fucking moron. There was no reason to buy a piece of shit like that. Didn't have any good games. All it had was expensive specs inside of it to make it cost more. That thing is a piece of shit, and so he is still an idiot and a moron for having bought that piece of shit. What reason was there to even buy a PlayStation 5 to begin with? Tell me what awesome games launched with that system that you had to drop like $500 on it. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. I'm just sick and tired of these multi-console gamers pretending to be speaking for Nintendo fans. They are not speaking for Nintendo fans. They are only speaking for themselves, especially these damn YouTubers, alright? They're only speaking for themselves because they are the only idiots who are spending all this money on consoles, gaming PCs, and multiple, like 50 damn video games a year. But you know what? Nintendo fans, they only buy Nintendo stuff. This is not an issue for them. And it's funny how these guys will pretend to be speaking on behalf of Nintendo fans, but then they get mad at Nintendo fans who only buy Nintendo products, right? So it just goes to show how full of shit these guys are. Anyways, be sure to hit like, subscribe, leave some comments below. Let me know if you agree or disagree, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya.